I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashima Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and SHALAWAM to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Right, and I want to get into just a brief topic, just touching on the wisdom of this world, and just thinking about it, constantly, like we just have to be so grateful, to YAHAWAH, for bringing us out of, the ways of the world, man. Because the more and more, we linger here within the society, doing these works, going about our everyday life and waiting for the Lord, our big brother YAHAWASHI to make his second return, man. It gets more miserable, more miserable. And we just see how complete idiotic, these people are, how destructive, this society is and how destructive the mindset of our people is, man. And it's a sad sight to look at, man. It's utterly sad, man. Common sense just isn't common nowadays, man. And it's all due to the so-called white man, Um, but let me get into these scriptures, all right? And first off, I want to start off with 1 Corinthians 1 and 19, and it says, "For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world?" Okay, so the Lord is destroying the wisdom of the wise. How is he doing this? He's doing this through us, right? Just to prove this point real quick. All right, Luke 1 and 70. "As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began." So this is what the Lord is doing. The Lord is speaking through the mouth of his holy prophets, which is us. And this is how we're destroying the wisdom of the wise. Everything that Esau has set up within the society, we proven to the people through these scriptures they've been lied to. That this history of what this country has been built upon is built upon rape, robbery, and murder. Our history. They've raped, robbed, and murdered us, man. And they've told nothing but lies. And that's the nature of the so-called white man, right? Real quick. So yeah, Psalms 58. Yeah, Psalms 58. And let's start at verse 1. It says, "To the chief musician Altashith, Michtam of David, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? You know what? All you other nations. Yea, in heart, meaning what? In mind, ye work wickedness." So this is all Esau sets forth to do, man. He sets forth to do nothing but wickedness. Yea, though ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. And this is all he's done, man. This is all he's done. This is all he's done. Verse 3, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." And this is the point. As soon as they come out of the womb, man, they're nothing but devils, man, speaking lies. They're born and bred to speak lies. And every time another devil, you Edomites, are born, you're being raised up by your parents to be liars, cheaters, deceivers, by all means necessary to get over on the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. That's all you're taught to do. All right. So let me go back to verse 20. It says, "Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world?" And we make it look foolish, man. The simplest thing of this truth, is knowing that who Esau is and who Jacob is, according to the scriptures. The simplest thing, the basics, the foundations of this truth have made the wisdom of this world to look foolish, man. People coming up with all types of examples and so-called historic tales of where we're from, who we are, Aborigines, all this alien story stuff. You know what I'm saying? They make up all type of crap that just comes out of their mind, and they believe every word, man. And the scriptures speak on that in Psalms 14 and 15. Yeah, this is Psalms. No, it's Psalms. Proverbs, lucky. Proverbs 14 and 15. Yeah, Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believe every word, but the prudent man look well to his going, man. And this is what we do. We look well into our going. You simple as hell if you believe every word that you see and everything that you see and everything that you hear. Just as well as when we look on this internet, we can't believe everything that we see or that we hear, you know, but we believe on the things that the scriptures speak on and what we see being displayed through the media, through the television, and in today's current world, man. This is how we know what to look forward to. This is how we know what to believe in, man. Because the scriptures give us that guideline, that blueprint of things to look for and things to look at, man. And we get those signs, man. You know? So, yeah, that was the point with this. But yeah, next scripture I wanted to go to real quick. You know, because ultimately, when it comes down to it, you know, all we know is of the Lord, man. You know, so even though, you know, we have this knowledge and everything, it's truly not of us, man. And I see that more and more every day that I walk within the truth, that nothing is truly of us, man. And the Lord plans our steps on a daily, man. You know, this is Jeremiah 9 and 24 says, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. You know, and this is what the Lord does, man. This is what we glory in, man. The fact that we know and we understand we have a relationship with the Lord, man. Just as, you know, our forefather Abraham, it's like, I believe it's Galatians, the 3rd chapter. Yeah, this is Galatians 3, and I want to start at I'm gonna start at verse 5. So Galatians 3 and 5, it says, he therefore that ministereth to you the Spirit and worketh miracles among you, doth he by the works of the law, or by the hearing of faith? Even as Abraham believed YAHAWAH, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Know ye therefore that they which are of faith, the same are the children of Abraham. And the scripture foreseeing that YAHAWAH would justify the heathen through faith, meaning what the Israelite foreigners, preached before the gospel unto Abraham, saying, in thee shall all nations be blessed. So then they which be of faith are blessed with faithful Abraham. And so this is what we base things off of. And Abraham trusting in the Most High, what eventually he was called, what, the friend of the Most High. That's exactly what I was looking for. But was that in this chapter? Yes, like I forgot, but I believe it's in this book somewhere. Is it Galatians 4? Yeah, but the point is that, you know, Abraham was called the friend of the Most High, and that's what we want to hopefully be looking forward to, you know, as future inheritors of the kingdom, to be considered, you know, a friend of the Most High, someone that, you know, we can talk to in our loneliest hours, and he's actually going to hear us out and actually hear all our cries, our pleas, and our supplications before him, man. You know, because we truly know nothing without the Lord, you know. And yeah, I want to get Proverbs 20 and 24 real quick, because, you know, and let me just read this first and not speak. This Proverbs 20 and 24 says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? And we truly don't understand our own way. And, you know, And as I said, every day we have to be grateful for the Lord, because even earlier today, me just being out and about working or whatever, and seeing a two cars just smack the hell out of each other like right before me, and luckily the Lord ain't have me, speeding up ahead and getting in the midst of that, man. And the angels were there to make that happen, but at the same time, holding me back from that wrath, man. And those are the type of things that we truly have to be grateful for, and just looking at the ways of the Lord and how precious, that we are to the Lord, that the Lord does certain things to make us see things and to protect us at the same time. And with knowing all of this, how can we possibly lean upon the ways of the world or lean upon man's understanding, man? As the scriptures say, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, man. So all we can truly do is trust in YAHAWASHI, because he is our rock, he's our salvation, he's our strength, man. And every day we're, when we walking in this truth, we should see it more, leaning upon faith every single day. It's supposed to be increasing on a daily, yeah, real quick, this Sirach 3 and yeah, 23. This is it says, be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men can understand. And the ways of the everyday man, they're going to be concerned with unnecessary matters, like who's God's mother or how was God created and different stuff like that. And I'm sitting there thinking, what I'm saying, not as far as how they thinking, but thinking like, why would a nigga get bugged out on that? That's something that you can't even fathom. Like, why even try? Like, nigga, you ain't gonna get me bugged out trying to think about something like that. That's just stupid to even think about. Because where would your mind, that shows you that you truly had to be bugged the hell out to be thinking something like that. To think, well, who created the creator? The creator, nigga, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? To say what? For more things are showed unto thee than men can understand. We have so many things that is right before our eyes that we have no understanding of, man. But the Lord revealed unto us the things in which we need to know. And that's it, man. And that's it. And more importantly, we've been showed the secret and the mysteries of these scriptures, man. Which we hope we should hold near and dear towards us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the world handing them this truth, they're gonna walk all over it, man. They like they're like fucking pigs in a blanket, man. It's nothing you can do, you know what I'm saying, to keep them wrapped up, to keep them tucked, to make them feel assured, because if you think about it, like you wrapping a baby, or you tucking your son or your daughter in, you know what I'm saying, for a night's sleep, you want to make sure that they cozy, they comfort, you know what I'm saying, and they nurture and stuff like that, man. And that's what we do with the word. That's what the Lord does with us, man. But people in the world, you can't do that with them. They nothing but dogs, man. Nothing but dogs. What's that scripture? Pearls unto swine. Yeah, Matthew 7:6. It says, give not that which is holy unto dogs. And these people out here, there's truly nothing but dogs, man. Truly, truly. You try to show them the simplest of things or explain the simplest of things into them, and all they can see is their feelings and emotions. They can't see nothing beyond that, man. Therefore, their judgment is completely clouded. Therefore, they can't think straight, Neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. And that's how people do. They try to take things and turn things against you to make you to seem the evil one. Like you are wrong, when all you doing is speaking nothing but truth. And this is the more why I truly understand Why it's like, yo, we can't worry about nobody else except for those of the elect. And that's what we're here to do, you know, as it says in the book of Second Ezra, in which I'm about to get real quick, right? Yeah, the Second Ezra 8. Now I'm gonna get straight to the point. Um, yeah, so like Second Ezra 8, and I'll start at verse 48. And this also thou art marvelous before the Most High, and that thou hast humbled thyself as it become thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Okay? For unto you is paradise opened, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and at the end is showed the treasure of immortality. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. So we are not to worry about those that can't get it, that don't want to receive it. None of that, man. You know, if the Lord is willing to wake them up in due time, then hey, so be it. But otherwise than that, man, you know what I'm saying? We hold this truth near and dear to ourselves and to those who are truly seeking, or the ones that the Lord have put the Spirit into to actually receive this thing, man. Because we, you know, it just really comes to a point where just like it's no point with these niggas, man. Straight up and down, there's no point with these niggas. And man, the more and more I'm around niggas, I hate niggas every damn day, man. Simple as that, you know. But you know, I just wanted to bring this quick segment, you know, out, you know, just going in the spirit of, you know, some thoughts that was on my mind. And you know, Lord willing, this short segment was edifying, and I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bashim YAHAWASHI, Bashim Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and SHALAWAM to the like up there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity.